Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be swatching, creating a look, and reviewing the new Moonfall palette from Shroud Cosmetics. I'm so excited to see what this palette is all about and try out the formula. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty. And I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright, welcome my dumplings. I'm so excited to get into this palette. I feel like so many good brands are coming out with so many good releases and we're only in early February, which is crazy. So I'm very excited to see what this year is going to bring. But when I saw that Shroud Cosmetics was coming out with another palette, I was super intrigued. And then once I saw the color story, I was like, I'm sold. I am picking that up. And I'm just excited to get into this. Now, I'll give you guys all the info first before we get into the look. The Moonfall palette is going for $45. Now, it's currently sold out, but Shroud Cosmetics is a smaller indie brand, so they tend to not have as much stock as like a bigger brand would have. But it does say that they're estimating their restock to be late February, so not that far away. So it will be coming back very soon. Now, from what I read on the website about this is that they used to have Moonfall singles. A lot of people love them so much that they decided to make a Moonfall palette. And I think there's 2 additional shades. So maybe there was like 7 singles before. And then they also revamped some of the formula. So that is very exciting. So I'll show you guys up close what the palette looks like. I love the packaging. I love the night theme. It's really simple cardboard, nice and sleek, easy to travel with. And then inside it has a big mirror, which has like little stars all around. I think that's so cute. And then here are the shades. Aren't these so pretty? It's very like jewel tone, got some cool tones in here. It's really, really pretty. I like the mix up of shades. There's 4 metallics, the rest are matte. And it says that there's 2 brand new eyeshadows in here. It's Rebirth, which is this one, a deep navy, incredibly rich matte. Then there's Devotion right here, which is supposed to be a very intense sparkly lavender with an intense gold to green to blue sparkling shift. That sounds lovely. And then the revamped shades from their existing Moonfall shimmers is So Stone, which this one features a more intense magenta base with a shimmering bronze gold multi-chrome shift. It says Artifact, this one right here, has a intense gold olive base with a gold to green to indigo multi-chrome shift. And Night Song, which is this one, features a more intense blue base with a sparkling purple shift. So we have multi-chromes, dual chromes to work with in here, and they look really, really pretty. I've already dug my finger in Devotion and it's super, super sparkly. So I am now going to get a little closer. We're going to get into this look. I'm going to try to use as many shades as possible, and then I will wrap up this video and give you guys like my final first impressions. Right. So I did go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I want to now get into the palette. I think I'm going to start off with Folklore. I'm feeling this purple, and I'm going to use that on the outer corner. And I'm just going to concentrate it on the outer corner. I'm not going to bring it too much into the crease. Seems like a nice, deep, very cool toned purple. Has good depth. Now, these shades seem on the powdery side, which I'm used to experiencing with their mattes from their other palettes. So you definitely want to dust off the excess to avoid fallout, of course. But I'm just going to work that all on the outer corner, stamping and then slowly blending out the edges. So now I want to get into this Primordial shade, which is a more warmer kind of reddish purple. And I'm going to use that over here. And I'm going to kind of blend the edge of that other purple. And I'm going to bring it midway. I'm just trying to incorporate as many shades as possible. So I'm just kind of just winging it and seeing what I can come up with as we go. But I'm just doing that. I'm going to take it like right to that point. I'm not taking it any further. I'm just going to build that up and blend it. And now I'm going to go into another matte. I'm going to take Moon Moss and I'm going to use that in the inner portion. Ooh, that has so much pigment. Wow. Wow, that's so pretty and impactful. Amazing. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep that in the front portion. I'm not gonna blend it too much into that purple. I don't want things to get muddy, but I just really want it to have a little bit of green in the front part. I'm gonna get a clean fluffy brush and I'm just gonna go over the edge of all the mattes through the crease so far, just to soften everything up, because I don't really have any light shades to use as a blending shade in this palette, because overall the palette leans quite dark. Okay, so far so good. I just more have everything down for placement. So I do want to now go into Centennial. Use it on the lower lash line, might as well, right? So we can use as many shades as possible. So I'm gonna go into this little brush from Real Techniques and I'm gonna stamp that on the lower lash line. More towards the front, and then I'll use the last matte on the outer corner that I haven't touched yet. I'm just working slowly. And I'm now going to go into the shade called Rebirth and use that on the outer corner to add depth. And I think I'm gonna add some of Rebirth on the top too in the outer corner. So that is it for the mattes. I'll probably work on the blend off camera, but now let's get into the metallics. I'm gonna try to use all of them. My goal was to get all of these shades on my eyes today. So I think I'm gonna start off with Night Song. Go in with this darker metallic, a beautiful metallic blue that has a shift. They all have a shift. And I'm just going to spray my brush. I'm not going to use any glitter primer in this look today. They seem very smooth and creamy. So I'm going to use that here. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful blue. And I'm pretty sure that this one, I think, had like a purple shift. But I'm just going to concentrate it on the outer corner here, like closest to the deepest matte. I'm not going to take it too far in, but I can definitely see that there's a purple shift to this. I'm just bringing it a little bit up too. So now I want to get into Soul Stone, which is that very vibrant magenta. I'm using the same brush. This is the Rougher 28. I clean it off with a color switch and I'm going to spray it with some water. Ooh, I'm dropping things on my desk and I'm going to put that right here and mesh it into that deep blue. Oh, that looks so pretty. So now I'm going to clean this off and go into the shade called Artifact, the beautiful olive shade. Who doesn't love an olive shade? And again, it picks up beautifully on a brush. I'm going to wet it and I'm going to use that in the inner portion. Oh, I love this. I need to do like a smoky olive look with this shade. I'm just concentrating that here and meshing it a little bit into the fuchsia shade. What a beautiful color combo I got going on. The lids, so pretty. So that looks really beautiful. I love that shimmer combo on the lids. I do want to add a little bit of the green matte Moon Moss on the front inner portion on the bottom. I forgot to do that step just to add some green there. Now let's go into the final shade called Devotion. And I'm pretty sure this is not going to be light enough to be a true inner corner highlight. So I will probably layer a lighter shimmer, like a highlighter over it. But I am going to put it in the inner corner. It's super sparkly and pretty. So I'm going to take this little pencil brush and get right in there. And I'm going to wet my brush too to avoid fallout. This is supposed to have like a gold shift to it. But it just does look like a deeper lavender. Yeah, on my skin tone, it's not light enough. There's a little bit of a cast to it, like when I shift I can see, but it's still so pretty. It's the lightest shade in the palette, so I just wanted to see if it's light enough to be an inner corner highlight, but it definitely isn't for my skin tone, and it'd probably be too dark if you're lighter than me as well. But that's okay. I can easily pull in another palette or a highlighter to lighten that up. But this is such a beautiful, really intensely sparkly lavender shade. I'm going to swatch it on my finger so you guys can see. Like, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? It's such a gorgeous shade. So let me just bring it a little bit on the bottom, a little bit up here. get it kind of meshed into the olive shade. And now I'm going to take a like shimmer or something. You know what? Let me go into the Beaute Bar palette. This is the Angles of Illumination 3. It happened to be right next to me. And should we go into Pisces? This shade right here. This one has a lavender to a gold shift, but it's a lot lighter than the Devotion shade. Dust it off. Spray that too. I just need a little bit more brightness in the inner corner. Yeah, see, there we go. We just needed a little extraness. All right, so there we go. Here is the look. I was able to incorporate every shadow in this look, which was shocking, but I wanted to make sure I tested them all out since I only am able to do one look. So now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna finish off the look, mascara, lashes, whatever. I'll figure out something, and then I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. All right, my loves, I am back, and here is the completed look. I love all the different tones that I have on my lids. These are totally my kind of shades I like to wear. Now I wanted this to have more of a starry sky kind of vibe, so I did add a little bit of pressed glitter over the shadows. I went in with the Nabla Miami Lights glitter palette and used two of the shades. I used a little bit of this one on the outer corner and used this one right here over the middle and the inner portion, just to make it like a little bit more sparkly, and I thought that was a nice little added touch for this look. And then what else I did off camera was I went in with the Propa Beauty, the Her Magic lipstick. This is their luminous satin lipstick. It's just kind of like a deeper berry. Thought it paired nicely with the eye look. I also used the LA Girl Jet Setter liquid eyeliners to create a wing. I used the LA Girl Shockwave liner. This is one of their metallic ones, and Dragon. It matches the shade down here perfectly. And I use the, what mascara did I use? I usually throw things to the side, but I did go in with the Beauty For Real mascara and the Petite and Pretty mascara. My perfect combo right now, and that is how I completed this a very dreamy look. So I think I'm now ready to zoom you guys out, give you guys my final first impressions, and wrap up this video. So it's getting late and I've been filming for a while and I need to go get dinner, so I'm gonna make this really quick, but I think this is an excellent palette from Shroud Cosmetics. The formula is beautiful in here. The mattes are richly pigmented, but they are workable. You can blend them, they don't get patchy. I know sometimes when shades are too pigmented, they're hard to work with, but I didn't have any issues with any of these mattes, and I was able to use all of them, and they definitely pack a punch on the lids. As for the metallics, they're very creamy and foiled. They pick up well on a brush. I'm sure they will also do really well with a glitter primer. And this Devotion shade is so extra sparkly. Like, I just want to use that all over the lids because it's so intense and gorgeous. I love that formula, and I like that there's different formulas to work with in here, and that the metallics have shifts. They have just something extra going on. So overall, this is a beautiful palette. I feel like the formula is excellent. The packaging, the theme is so cute. I love the color story. Now this does lean on the darker side, so if you need a palette to have lighter shades, this might not be your go-to. You definitely need to pull in other palettes or maybe a highlighter to break it up if you want something lighter in the inner corner, if you want lighter shades on the lid. So just know that going in, this is a darker palette, but I don't mind that. I will easily pull another palette or use a highlighter to break it up, but I know some people prefer their palettes to be completed and not want to have to pull into another one. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. But besides that, the formula is beautiful, and I think it's a really nice palette from Shroud Cosmetics. But that was my thoughts on this, the look and everything. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you purchase? Did you pass? Have you tried Shroud Cosmetics? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have the palette linked if I can find some codes for you to use. I will also link other videos of mine that I've done on other like Shroud products if you want to see more from them. I will also have my makeup linked in case you're wondering what is on my face, as well as my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, supporting my channel, just being amazing. I appreciate you guys all so much, and I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.